gone. Right, I want to show you something what these boys have done to my car. Look at this car. You see, they were looking for the track. You see here, they opened this part. They opened actually the whole panel. For the unlock and lock, it's gone. Inside here, they stripped off the sound system. You see, yabona lento engikhuluma ngayo. Umuntu athi wena unenhliziyo embi wena. Hey, what? Look at my car. Look what they did. Look, let me show you. People will talk things they don't know. People will talk, but my time of retaliation will come. Now I'm not a chicken. They must just know that. Look at my car. People love to talk. I want to show you. It can be dark so that they can use the car to steal things with it for sure. You see here, up here, look what they've done to this car. Then I must keep quiet and act like everything is normal. The tire is gone. So now I want to expose this kid. I want to say my piece because for the past 5 days I've had the most miserable time of my life, and what I experienced in Durban. As much as people were looking at me like I'm posting, playing soccer, having a nice time, I was enjoying, but at the end of the day, I know for a fact that deep inside my heart, I was not happy at all. It was just a matter of pushing time. So let me tell you the full story, what happened from start till to the end of it. Hence, today I can say I'm finally free. I'm a free man. I think it started off when they were coming to visit me in Sandton, which was a couple of months back. If you remember very well, they were at my place, coming straight from Durban, and in that moment we had fun, we were chilling, everything was nice. We've been friends, helping each other with a lot of things. We have helped each other with many things. I won't discredit that. They arrived in Sandton sharp, and we had fun, and for some reason we decided to go for clubbing, which was Zanzu. And I think it was the same day where Ubandile was around as well, where we took pictures during the day and stuff. And we went to Zanzu, and when we went to Zanzu, we clubbed Babu Bandile and other guys, which I don't know. It was nice, the energy was okay, but at some point, me and my brother, we decided that this thing was not for us. The clubbing thing is not for everyone. Especially people who know me, they know me on a personal level. People who know me on a personal level, they'll tell you that I'm a good person. So what happened is that, okay, sharp, me and my brother, we decided not to club anymore and just leave. And I will also say something. While we were still there, while we were still entering the club, as a person who has guests, I decided to go to the counter to buy alcohol. I don't know whether they should bring tables at my table or not. So I went to the counter. I was buying a bottle of Hennessy VS, and I bought a bottle of VS. And in the midst of me buying that bottle, the extreme boy comes to me and says, "Bruh, we don't have money with us. We left the money at the house. Can you buy us another extra bottle?" I said, "But this is a bottle that is coming from me. I'm buying it for you, as my friend." He says, "Add another one." So I think I spent about 1.1 something. Two of them, which was around 2 point something, plus tonic, I would say maybe around 2.3. Yeah. So what happened is that the bottles were bought sharp, and we clubbed. And me and my brother, we decided to leave. After that, what happened is that we went inside the car. As we went inside the car, without even driving away, not even maybe 10 minutes, like let's just say 3 minutes, without even going outside the club, like driving away from Pretoria, Then there is this policeman with a non-branded police van. You know, it has no branding, it has no sticker on it, it has nothing on it. And those who know the truth, they know the truth. It has no stickers, and then after that, there was white light. It was not blue light. For anyone who knows law, or anyone who knows law, or who knows that a policeman should have a branding and must also have a sticker on their car. So now the car doesn't have branding. On top of that, there's white lights, and I'm having a problem. So I can see 1 + 1. I said, I know this is a hijack. This is a hijack. I need to run away. I need to get away, as far away as possible as I can. Ha! Now, I have to run away from policemen. So, from Hatfield. And I know Pretoria by heart. I grew up there. Pretoria East is a place where that I grew up in. You know, I was there. I stayed in mainland for quite some time. Now I'm driving. I'm going inside Brooklyn. I'm doing things. You know, I'm doing magic with the M2. Ah, shame. I try off ramp now. I'm revealing it off ramp from main lane. At one point, I was convinced that I ran away from those cops. And I stopped. I started driving nicely. Here they are again. With all of us, it's me, it's Ntogozo, which is the Kozu extreme, the girlfriend, and my little brother. Ha! On the highway in Shai Moto Food. That was the first time that I drive my car 300. Like, I made it, I put it on 300 on the spot. And for some reason, the tire burst. Bah! But what I like is that I didn't kill people. What I like is that the car didn't lose control, something like that. So I decided, okay, sharp, these guys are going to catch us now because the tire is gone, and those guys, when they arrive, they are going to shoot us. I know for a fact that if someone is trying to hijack you, they're going to shoot you. I want to tell you why I'm telling you the story. I want you to understand why I'm telling you the story. So now what happened is that at the end of the day, Sharpu, the car, the tire burst. No, I decided, okay, Sharp, we need to stop somewhere. You know, somewhere where there's security, somewhere where there's safety. And for some reason, we off-ramp. And after off-ramping, we found a place where it's like an estate for white people. You can see this is an Afrikaner place, you know, and we stopped by the boom gate. I let go of the car. I go outside and I go to the security. I tell the security guard, Abo, and then now, Sharp, okay, Sharp. I go to the security, and when I get to the security, I tell the security my story. The security calls the cops. The security calls everyone. So it's like a mess. It's like a big mess because the cars that came there, I think we had about close to 10 plus police. It's not really police, but it's security, you know, like it was just over exaggerated. Now we're trying to explain. The next thing, they make us lay on the floor. Hi, Sharp. We lay on the floor. I can even hear my brother praying the other side. They say, who's the driver? I stand up. They say, explain what happened. I tell them, we were at Zanzu, we were clubbing, and then in that clubbing, this is what happened, and I had to run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reason. You know, this gentleman must stop calling me. So Sharp, that happens. There's people who are disturbing me. Eh? Hi, man, they must stop calling, man. Hey, I'm coming back. Fuck. All right, Sharp. So now what happens is that we are on the floor. As we are on the floor, I explained my story, and then I tell them that I had to run away from the cops because of 1, 2, 3. The first reason is that the car was not branded, which is the police van. And on top of that, they had white lights instead of blue lights. And then for some reason, those same guys, they arrive at the scene. Hey. As they arrive at the scene, they come to me, they say, Villagas, why did you run away? And I tell them the reason why I ran away. And then they start searching the car, they're checking for the gun and stuff. As they were checking, I'm also checking that it doesn't put something in the car. I let it slide, and then we start explaining. Everyone is explaining. They make us stand up. We explain our story. There's no case. There's no story. There's nothing wrong that happened. It was a matter of people trying to protect themselves from the situation. Sharp. Emilo, sing happy. The car is broken. I didn't notice that the car was broken. I didn't notice. If you have realized, if you are a follower of Tulani, there's a season where you see that Tulani is no longer posting the car at all, which is the M2, the black M2. Aye, sharp. I mingbono Timothy Pugile mfana, my heart is broken because I realize that car is fucking expensive and I'm going to spend a lot of money when it comes to fixing the car. I sharp. We call a towing truck, and then the towing truck comes, puts the car on top of the truck, and I'm being built so that we can take the car to Santen. I sharp. And then those same guys, they call me on the side. They say, hey, Muna, I get to know the cops because they always want something. They call me on the side and they say they demanding money. Now they're taking me in that very same kumbi, but now the scene is finished. There's no one now. It's just me and my other friend. Yabo? Ha! Which is Ntokozo. Semoto in bayasithuka lapha endleleni. Ah, enhle wena otlonyela, wena uyitira clever. Hey, what ntshazaka wena sana ke ro itse di charge tsa o keng. We go to the ATM. When we get to the ATM, I withdraw some money. I think I withdraw around 2 grand. Take out 2 grand. Now I'm praying that I pay them the money. I don't climb that taxi again, which is like a police van. It was a police kumbi. I sharp. I give them the 2 grand. They're like, hey, hey, I'm thinking, these ones will kill us. Lava, I sharp. We drive me and Togozo. They're telling us, okay, we're going to drop you off where the trailer is. I mean, the towing truck is, so that you can go. We get to the highway. The towing truck has taken the M2. The M2 is on top. Sharp. Singene lapha ku towing truck. Ku towing truck might decide to, you know what? Let's not go into the truck. Let's go inside the M2. So now we are traveling to Santin behind with the towing truck inside the M2 on top of the towing truck. So now we're traveling to Santin. We're talking. We're having conversations like what happened, what really happened. And then at that moment, we arrive in Santin, and then they drop off the car. All right, sharp. Everything is proper. Even the white guys tell me that those policemen, as much as they were policemen with non-branded, they are still criminals at the end of the day. They could have done something wrong to you if they found you on the highway. So sharp, right? Later stage, yeah, we are fine, we are okay, we are in the house. Now I'm thinking, because now I was taken to Zanzu and we decided let's go for clubbing. Now the car is damaged. I have to pay it alone. I have to pay for the car alone. I sharp. It was not a problem. I decided, okay, it's my fault. I'm gonna pay for the car, and I took the car away. Now let's get to the primary problem. The problem starts here now. Mina ngoba ngiyaphapha. Nithi ku Ntokozo, how about you give me 20,000? I said I'm gonna speak the truth. How about you give me 20,000 and then I give you the polo? Ntokozo at no, I'll talk to Extreme. I'll talk to Extreme. We can see what we can do. Yes, we can give you the 20,000 and then we will take the polo, but let me talk to him first. Sharp. Ntokozo talks to Extreme. After that, no problem. Sharp. They come back to me, they tell me, Sharp, yeah, Extreme is agreed, yeah, we'll give you 20,000. Sharp, a fade. Since you came with the flight, don't use the flight, you can use the polo to go back. There's no problem. Sharpu, it's time to leave. They take the polo and they leave. First month, I was happy. They are posting. I'm liking everything that they are posting. You know, Musankir, trying to promote each other, trying to work together. Sharpu. The polo issue, Imnand, Yonkinto is nice. Everything is standard. I'm safe. I'm okay. Everything is moving nicely. You know, I've got the 20K. They kind of like send it via ATM. They didn't send it via app. There's a reason for that. So yeah, they sent the money via ATM, and then I got the money and I started posting some few things, you know. And after that, sharp. All right, I got the money. Moving forward, a few months later, while they have the polo, I get a message from the girlfriend, which is a girlfriend, the guy Extreme, Semi or Sami, whatever she is. I get a message from her, and then getting a message from her, she said, "Hey, Tulani, Extreme and Ntokozo have been kidnapped. I can't find them, and then the car is being hijacked. The car is gone. Okay. The car is gone. I even have a video recording for that. If you need me to post it, I will post it. I have a video recording that me and Semi, we had conversations. Sharp. Now I'm asking her, what happened? She says, no, I was going to the saloon, blah, blah, blah. And then now going to the saloon, the guys, they were supposed to come and pick me up and they're not available. I can't find them. I can't do anything. All right, sharp. Get the story. Get the story. Now it's time for me to call Tracker and find out what's happening with the car. I need to call Tracker. I need to find out if the car is really lost. These guys, for some reason, they stay day 1, day 2, day 3, no call, day 4. Now I'm fighting. You know, now I'm feisty. Now I'm going Rambo. I'm going Rambo. Sharp. I tell them, hey, Baba, you can't be doing this. Hey, they need to call me. Hey, blah, 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 blah. You need to, you know. Now they start to call me to tell me, hey, yeah, hey, they've been found. And then the guy hijacked them on the road and took their phones. They took their phones. Even right now, they don't afford phones. They took their phones. They took their phones and they made them go to the bush and took their pens and took the chains and stuff. So they basically, in a nutshell, they took a lot of things from them. And me went to the ATM. They withdraw some cash from the ATM. They withdraw, I think, 13,000, 11,000. They did all those weird things to their card. Which I don't know. They went for shopping. Those guys, they went and swipe at Pick and Pay. All right. But according to them, I don't know. So sharp. After that, now they've done everything. They've done whatever that they have done. They call me. Now we are talking face to face. I tell them, hey, my man, we need to go. You're going to pay for the car, the whole full balance. Now I don't want, yeah, what. I don't want half prices. That car, it's expensive. It's more than a lot of Golf 7. That car was 387,000 in total. That's the total of the vehicle. Now I'm telling them, because the car has a little amount on it, we will settle the other balance. And then now I know with the bank I'm safe. I know for a fact that at the end of the day my name is clear. Alright, sharp. Alright. Time goes by. Bafo sizokusiza sizoyithola le moto, we'll pay the cops, we'll pay what, we'll pay people to find the car. Yeah. Can you come to Zimbali so that you can resolve this matter? I said, I would love to come to Zimbali, but now the problem that I have is that the M2 is broken where it is. You know, the M2 is broken and I cannot fix the issue here, M2. Because at the end of the day, it will be safer for me to fly, but at the same time, I'm fighting with the penal beaters because they're taking time. I said, okay, let me fix the M2. And when I'm finished fixing the M2, I will come to Devon. Sharp. I fixed the M2. The M2 took the money. Sharp. The M2 is fine. I tell them, guys, I'll be coming. In the process of me saying I'm coming, they keep texting me and they tell me that they're looking for an NIU, which is like a private investigator or something like that. Hey, Bafo, I say, sitholile imoto iphethe yinkabi, and then imoto they are demanding 30,000 sharp. All right, they demanding 30,000, you will pay it. And then for some reason they paid the 30,000, which I don't know, which is true or not. We don't know. So now the 30,000 is being paid to Inkabi. And it now they're saying, okay, sharp, the car is gonna get released, and then when the car get released, the car is gonna be thrown away in the bush so that the policemen, when they come and they arrive, they will find it there by the bushes, so that they will take it and make it as a stolen recovery. But because Mina, I'm the owner of the vehicle, and I took 20,000 from the boys, I know for a fact that okay, I need to be there. Hi, sharp. Hi, come time where I get a chance to go to Devon. I have 10K with me. I'm like, okay, this 10K, if anything goes south, I'll use it for everything that needs to be done. Yabo. After that, there's the boy. He's calling me. I guess he knows the truth. I will say nothing but the truth. I'm going to decline this one until I'm finished calling, and then I will accept his life. I want him to lie even more. So now, sharp. Now, I've got 10K with me. I'm there with my cousin, which is very fucking gangster. We're going there and we're going to check out the situation. When we get there, I'm being told that I can't enter Zimbali because they don't have a code. Now I'm thinking, fuck, it's not about the friendship thing. I've got money. I go to Durban, I book a hotel. Sharp, I was there at the hotel. We slept there with my cousin. In the morning, we wake up and we had conversations with the guys regarding the polo. Everything is still smooth. Everything is still going nice. Sharp. As you can see, if you are a firm follower of Tulan, you'll notice I went to Durban many times. There's a point where in Durban, July, I did a quick run and trek. It's like I went on Durban, July, but in the morning, I was already home. So Sharp, I traveled back to Josie. They told me the story, which, okay, this is what's going to happen, and then blah, 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 blah. And then I'm back home. Later stage, I get a call with, okay, the car has been found, and now the Ngabis need to be paid, and the Ngabis need to be paid and be given that 30,000. But even because I'm smart, what I did when I got to Durban, the first thing that I did, I went all the police station. I went to Inanda police station, the first one that the case was open, and they told me the car was not found, And I also went to what's that other one? I think Wamashu. I also went to there's this other one, I don't know the name of it, but I was given directions. And even there, I even made friends because the guys, they were bored, and we started having chats regarding this thing. The last police station, I was given a warning that I need to get out of the city as quickly as possible because the car, the black car, which is the BMW, is a problem around that place. They will actually take it. So my mission was to get home and make sure that I drive back home. Sharp, I feel the car is not there. I'm fully aware. And then now, the grand story now. In Durban, July, I have to go there because apparently the car has been found. No, not in Durban, July. I think it was a week later. If you know, in Durban, July, I was there a week later. So a week later, now I'm home. I'm doing my thing. I know the full story that the Nkabis have the car. Let me try to remember this properly. I'm in the car. I'm in the car, and then after being on the car issue, I ended up being at home. After being at home, I realized, okay, now we have a good communication with the guys. We are communicating that how are we going to resolve this thing. They tell me that there's an NIU person that needs to be found. There's a person that needs to be found for the car to act as if it was lost so that they can just drop it off there, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Sharp, okay, he calls me back with Extreme and say, okay, I've got the NIU guy, he's fixing the whole thing, and then, we paid some people, blah, blah, blah. Moving forward, Sharp, the car has been found. I decide, okay, now it's time to go back to Durban. That was the worst trip I've ever had in my life. Like, as much as I was in that mukuku of theirs, that small house, as much as I was in that place, I was the most sad man on planet Earth. I was very sad. As much as I was, because when I got there, I was supposed to do a 100 rehab and pick up the car and come back. Only to find out is that the person who's investigating the whole thing is not even available. Sharp. They begged me. I traveled with my friend Zikote. If you know Zikote in the industry, someone who's very big when it comes to managing traders. So I'm with Zikote, and then he drove from Joburg until Durban. And now I need to go back to Joburg, but I can't because I'm with Zikote, and Zikote is saying, hey, my man, I've got a wife, things like that. I need to go back. I can't leave you here. We have to go back together. Yabo? Sharp. The guys, they beg me. They say, no, stay. So we decided, okay, Z, I must book him a flight. Sharp, Vele, CA Airport, and I book him a flight. And in the midst of booking a flight, my cousin put the wrong date, like the second date. And he couldn't travel with the flight. He said, okay, let me use the bus. He books a ticket for the bus, which is 300. In the process of trying to get the flight ticket, we make a mistake and we got a voucher for 700 and under flight survey. Meanwhile, we spent something like 1.3 for the flight. Moving forward, we've got the bus. We are at the bus station in Durban. We decided, okay, Sharp, Z is gonna leave, and Z puts me in the side. He say, Baba, I don't trust these guys. First of all, you need to go back with me. You're not supposed to stay. And I refuse, because I can see that if I go back to Joburg, it's gonna be a problem for me to go back to Joburg and come back again on Monday because the officer is not around. Sharp later stage, we decided we're not leaving. We'll let Z climb the bus and then we'll go to their place. Z decides to go, and Z left. And when Z left, we go to Zimbali. Now there's a code. Last time I had to book a hotel. Now there's a code for me to enter Zimbali for some reason. I don't know. Sharp. We enter Zimbali. We chill and stuff like that. We decide, okay, on Monday we're gonna go back to the police station. And mind you, it's Friday. That means I'm gonna be there from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh man, it was like I was in hell, you know, because the time was too long. It was taking too long. Sharp. We went on Monday. On Monday, when we get to the police station at Inanda police station, I was there, remember? They tell us that the car, the case is being held by another guy from Bureau, what in town. And they don't have the case with them. I have to go there and talk to those people, to that investigator, to release the car. Sharp. Now we are at in town. We are in town trying to look for this guy, trying to explain what happened with the car, trying to find out what happened with the car. For some reason, we get to many police stations and they told us the guy is somewhere else. And at the end of the day, we find him. And when we find the guy, he tells us, who's the owner? I tell them I'm the owner. And they say they cannot release the car without even giving it to the owner. So I'm assuming, I'm not saying it's real, ne? I'm assuming that he tried to release the car by himself and failed. So now the guy is like, I'm not available. I'll be available on Tuesday. Abo? Sharp. Now I don't have to be there on, not only on Monday, on Tuesday I have to wake up very early, around 4, so that I can I can go to the police station and claim the car. And I wake up and then we went there. We wait for the guy. He arrives there at the station. Sharp. When he arrives, I tell him my story. Then he checks on the system who the car belongs to who. I'm happy. He says everything is proper. He makes me sign documents. I sign the documents. I'm happy. Everything is mnandi. Right after signing, Mfana, right after signing, you know, spiritually, some of us, we can feel if there's something wrong. Right after signing for the car, the boy, extreme, his mood changes. He says a Zulu name, what belongs on Kata. Lo. Somebody nakamakala. Hey, what is Kata? What is Kata? What does it mean? He keeps quiet. Sharp. We go into the car. You can feel the energy. We together, Mara. We are not 100% together. Yeah. And the reason why I keep saying extreme is because as much as he's with his other partner, his partner didn't have a problem. Like, his partner understood everything from start till to the end. That's why I would never attack the other partner. It's only that one fat guy. It's only that one. All right, sharp. Now we got the car. We signed off. No, we didn't get the car. Now I've got the letter to go to Inanda police station and go back and actually pick up the car now. Hey, when we get to Inanda, the cops are telling us that without that investigating officer coming to Inanda, there's no way that they'll release the car. There's no way that the car will be released. Sharp. We have to call the investigator. We call the investigator. After calling the investigator says to us he will come there to Inanda police station. Sharp. Now we have to wait. Now we are hungry. We are sitting there, we are sitting in the car. We are sleeping. We are walking around Inanda. In fact, I'm not from KZN, but I saw what's happening there. Some people are very poor. For some reason, they went for a smoke, and when we went there for a smoke, he started. Like, we come from a very poor background. Sharp. The investigating guy arrives. When he arrives, We go to the office, and then they sign off the papers. They ask me questions. I'm left with him. For some reason, my cousin is gone and Togozo is gone. I'm left with him in the police station. We're there, and I'm hating every moment of it because I can feel the energy. It's not right. Sharp. I sign. We do everything, the paperwork, everything is done. The police, they say, okay, this is a letter. You can drive the car from here to Joburg. You just put the letter there. If they stop you because there's no number plate, there was a number plate for NT. So the guys who stole the car, they changed the number plate. It was a number plate for NT. Sharp. The car is out now of the police station. I actually remove those crime what. I check the car. I verify the car. All of us. So I already spoke with my cousin on the side to say, hey, Baba, when we get the car, the first thing that we must do, we must go home. And I told my cousin, when you go inside the M2, I go to the Polo. When I make sure that you drive the M2. Hey, now I don't know what mess up happened. And Togozo drives the M2, but because I trust him, I'm like, it's fine. And then the extreme boy gets on the site. Says Yapuma Manje police station. But I can feel the energy. I can feel something is not right. Something is not adding up because the boy is acting fine. Sharp. We drive around. Okay, we're out of the police station. We're going home now. For some reason, Atigi me, hey, Pratools manje, hey. Sizoyenza kanjani manje indaba yemali ye20,000 yabo nami ngiyamuphendula manje kirayi bafanasi iqala uthatha imoto yami angithi wathatha wena imoto. By the way, I can speak Zulu fluent. I just feel like this is how he sounds every time he talks to me. How angithi wena uthathe imoto yami angithi sharp ibatabatsa I don't know. There's friends of his that we need to go and show the car that we found the car, and I need to go show there's those guys. Karmara, those guys, they're not important. The car belongs to me. Now I'm going home right now. And now we're having clashes. I can feel that there's something going on here. Sharp. At the end of the day, now I think no, but truth, this is not fair. I've got bills to pay. I have to pay my apartment and what. I say, hey, Baba, me this car. When I get to Joburg, I'm going to sell this car. The first thing that I'm gonna do when I get to Joburg, I'm going to sell this car. Yeah, boy. I'm not taking this car to your place. I don't wanna fuck around. No. I'm not giving you the car. Yeah, boy. Sharp. I call Fanasi. My Mexico highway. Yeah, boy. No go tila. Sisenkingeni. La is either siye Zimbali, siye Kaya. They say no, we need to go to the friend. We need to go to this other mechanic. We went to that mechanic. That mechanic of his, for some reason, he's gangster. He's a gangster around the area. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So now, what happens is that now, we need to show that gangster person, the friend, that they found a car. Ntogozo off-ramps instead of going to Zimbali. Mara off-ramp, I'm like, oh, Jesus. Now I'm speaking in tongues. Now I'm like, it's about to go down. Sharp. When we get to that place, we off-ramp, we go to those friends that we need to show the car. When we get to the place, only to find out is that there's old guys like sitting, parking there. Many of them, yeah, many there, the car wash, yeah, many. We park the Polo, we park the M2 on the side. Sharp. But in that acting funny of his, he's analyzing. There's like, yeah, the badges needs to be put there in the front. You know, we need to fix this, the scratches, the dents, because the car was stripped off. Like they were trying to look for the tracker. The car was stripped off, like on the airbags up there, like the dashboard. It's a mess. That car is a mess right now. Sharp. After that, my cousin. You know what? We need to find a duct tape so that we can fix the back window, and then we can drive back to Josie. He's like, why don't you leave the Polo and we go with the M2? In that spot, I knew it. The genius in me is like, for sec, we are nyam kodoi. Okay. I'm like, we leave him with the car. We get out of that car wash. Those guys, those old guys, they greet us again. Sharp, we go. We go to this other town. We're looking for a warehouse. But now he's acting funny. He's holding the phone. He's talking on the phone. He's sweating. He's julugging. The boy is julugging. Man. If you don't have a problem, we'll talk nicely. Say, but I understand. We'll solve this. How the 20,000. This is how we'll work it out. Or please, man, I'm begging you, leave the car behind. I wouldn't have a problem. But because I can see his motive, I said I'm gonna do this. Sifike kuleyo town leyo, mesifika kuleyo town. Ngphake athi yeah, let me find the duct tape for you. I'll put the duct tape, but we need to collect other 2 guys. I'm thinking, now I'm dying today. Shame. Angeke, not today, my ancestors are too strong. Vele sharp, uyazi kwenzakaleni. At maqeda ukuhlika ujita. I decided to look at Ntokozo. And Ntokozo is not saying anything, he's not participating in anything, and I can see in his eyes that he's disappointed. I said, fuck it. I'm leaving this bastard behind. Yazi, mengishaya reverse ne? Shaya reverse ngayuthena. And in that moment I saw him passing, you know. Abona udale yangishiya ngazwa memeza athi thulani ngayifaka mfana. Ngayifaka igeni ngayidonsa mfana. And mengiyidonsa senyabona ukuthi lamajita lawa iM2 I'm leaving it behind. I'm leaving my car behind with that guy so that at least he can have transport to come back to Zimbali. Sharp. Kwenzakala ukuthini ngibalekele Zimbali. Now I'm at Zimbali at the gate. I tell the security, I go straight to the security at the gate that guys, I just came from a very nasty situation. I realized there's a problem, and then in that problem, these boys have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The security is like, no problem, charge your phone, Bafanas. I'm actually inside the Zimbali security guard. I'm inside, I'm charging my phone, and at the same time, I'm telling them my story. Bangitshele na profile yabo bomdala laphana ukuthi those boys, how do they live in Zimbali? I'll tell you once I'm finished with the story. Sharp, I go back to the polo. Once I'm done, once I'm in the polo, I lay back. After laying back, ngithengisalele laphana ne. Remember, I left my jacket, the jacket that he posted right now, where it looks like it's camouflage and what. That one. I left my jacket inside. At least my headphones and other things, they were in the M2. Sharp. As I'm laying there, the old BMW, you know those old BMW where my father was rich, those BMWs. It pulls there in front of my car. But it does when I get up. Hey, that guy, that mechanic guy, he's back. Round 2. Sharp. Ntokozo goes into my side. They say, hey, Bafo. Ntokozo says to me, Bafo, shubile manje. Ntokozo told those guys that you owe them money. And then in you owing them money, they're going to take the car. But anyway, I don't know. Let's go there. Let's see what we can do. Definitely. Sabe it's not Ntokozo, you know, and I don't know. Ntokozo looked like he was on his side, but at the same time he was not. He was not like really up for the game. Sharp. Mesfika laphana kuleya kasi. Me and Ntokozo, we decide, okay, Ntokozo goes into the garage and say, okay, I'm going to go to the garage to get what. Before he gets off, I'm she and I, round 2. She extreme, manje saying she Ntokozo, ngibuyela back, but this time, I'm not going back to Zimbali because I know they're going to look for me. That time, I left my cousin behind with the M2. That time, I left my cousin behind. Sharp. Ibe indaba yokuthi yini ngibalekele McDonald, the McDonald in Palito. Sharp ngilaphana McDonald, I am crusty as fuck. Like I didn't shave. Like it was like a movie, bruh. I'm going there, I'm going up and down. My car is dirty, it's a mess. People are looking at me like I'm a suspect in general. So I arrived there around maybe Boma 7, and I waited there 7, 8, 9. And then around 10, my cousin started texting me saying, hey, Baba, I'm in Zimbali, inside Zimbali. I will tell you the full story, what those gangsters tried to do. And in between that line, remember, I'm scared, I'm driving, I'm like, marala, la zizobuya, la izoba ifilipi phela lentole. Bazo ifunde ephepheni lentole. Sharp. Iba indaba zokuthi my cousin is texting me while I'm at McDonald's around 10 midnight. And then now, it happens that he tells me that, okay, the boy was acting funny. He started confessing that, yeah, he was planning against me. He told me everything from start till to the end, that the gangsters took the M2 and said they're going to take the M2. And in that taking of that M2, I need to come back and pay another 30,000 for the fact that it's there. Gangsters in Zimbali, they need to get education. Okay, I know that the car is in trouble. The cousin told me the car is in trouble. I'm praying that, okay, the car, at least my cousin can have it in his hands. While I'm still there at McDonald's, I'm chilling and I'm angry, I'm confused at the same time. How did it come about for me to be in this situation? Like, I don't understand. I'm very confused. How did I come up to be in that situation? I sharp. I even now I've got the cable charger from the security guard at the gate. I can now charge my phone. I can now start doing things, you know. And lucky enough, my cousin says, okay, we are at Zimbali, but I'm waiting for the boy to lose sight and I will steal the keys and he will hear the pipe when I leave. I said, Papa, I know you are from Sosha, Papa. Kenna the boy. I'm praying now where my cousin must steal the keys on the table. I'm gonna now want to enter at Zimbali. Obviously, you need a code to enter Zimbali. If I know my cousin gets a chance to say, hey, I'm gonna steal the keys. And in the stealing of the keys, my cousin was very, very successful. Here's how your ancestors and God work. It's that at the end of the day, even if someone tries to do evil, you'll always succeed. Because now, to exit Zimbali, you need a code to exit Zimbali. There's no way that you can exit Zimbali. There is no way that you can exit Zimbali without a code. But because during the day, I told the security guard the story, what was happening. And they told me how the boys are living in there, how they sneak into that place. The security guard opens the gate, automatically says, Baba, Nizwile, saying to my cousin when he was running away with the M2, coming to me. He said, your brother was here during the day. I'm going to release this car. I'm not even going to do anything. He opens the gate. Habula gate. That boy calls me. He says, hey, Mfana. And that time I'm grateful. I'm like, fuck, I'm out of this situation. He's like, I'm coming there. And when he pulls up to me like really gangster. He says, Tulani, artele petrol revai. Sharp, we go to the garage. When we get to the garage, I pour 700 into the M2. I pour 500 into the Polo. I'm like, all right, let's go. In that road, get data, we get navigation. Now we are scared that these guys will attack us in the same hood. And remember, while I was still at McDonald's, the boy is texting me, he's acting all humble. But I know the story, they're texting me. My cousin is texting me the whole story. He's saying, no, Tulani, there's nothing wrong. Please come. Hey, come back to Zimbali. We are chilling. Why are you doing this? Why are you running away? You know what I like about the whole story? I've got screenshots. I've got videos. I have everything of everything that happened. So even right now, when I'm finished telling the story, I'm going straight to the police station. Gonna open a case. Number one. Tomorrow, I'm going to magistrate court. I'm doing a restraining order. So that the boy can understand. We will fight by law. Ankiri he wants to fight. Then I'm writing an email to Zimbali to check if that apartment, if he's really staying there Mkwinyati or he's staying there legal. Because the security guard told me the story and someone has to do it. I want to teach this boy a lesson. Because all this time I've been trying to be humble. He saw me like I'm a banana or something like that. I don't know. They don't call me genius for nothing. I'll show you why. So sharp. Sharp, the security guard has opened the gate. Now we're traveling back to Joburg. It was the most horrible traveling I've ever had in my life because now I'm crusty. I left my jacket. You see the same jacket that he's wearing now on the last post. That jacket is left there because of the situation that was happening there. On top of that, they came to visit me and they left their two t-shirts, a fake Balenciaga and a fake what. I don't know what that thing is. I don't even like label. You have never seen me at Gucci, Mina. Nobody has ever seen me at Gucci buying Gucci things. I don't like labels at all. Now he's saying, Mina, I took his clothes. I took his money, 120,000. Hey, Muna, maybe you made the one a mistake. Maybe remove the one and leave the 20 because I'm admitting to the whole world that sharp, the 20,000 I took it. But look at the damage. The damage is worth how much of that vehicle? You think you're gonna get a Polo for free? My chief, you need to go buy yourself a car. First of all, I needed to help you with the license, like you are at grade 1. I didn't have a problem with that. I'll help you with the license so that you get a license. Now, after that, I will help you get a car. But now, when you try to take my car for free, because of what? I don't have family. I don't have people who can attack you. I don't have people who can do things to you. I don't have no one, according to you, when how you see things. I sharp. Let me continue with the story. Now, we're traveling back to Joburg. In the traveling back to Joburg, I make a live video. Because someone told me that Extreme is going to go live and expose me. But I'm thinking, this boy, why can't he appreciate that I gave him the polo and he only gave me 20K? And in that miss, I wanted to give Ntokozo the 20K and Ntokozo stopped me. I said, Ntokozo, I've got the 20K, let me give you the 20K. And Ntokozo said, no, Bafo, we don't have a car. Hey, please, can we use the car for some few weeks? On a Thursday, the following Thursday, they sent me a message that the car is stolen. So why didn't you take the 20,000 when you had a chance? Now the car is stolen, I have to go after the car. Right? Sharp. Traveling back to Joburg, I'm crusty as fuck. When I get to Joburg, before even getting to Joburg, I start getting messages from my people saying, hey, the boy is saying he's gonna expose me. Hey, you are broke, an old broke guy. You are, hey, you don't have this, you don't have this, you don't have nothing, you don't, I don't have a car like you, I don't have nothing. Again, yeah, okay, sharp. Anyway, now I'm not competing with anyone. At the end of the day, now it becomes an issue that he goes live. I don't know with Manando and the other traders. If you know me, I don't like disrespecting other people. I don't like disrespecting other traders. I don't do anything that is relating to other traders. In fact, now, according to now, if it was by me, I will block every trader that is in South Africa, not for the sake that I hate them, but not for the sake that I hate anyone or I'm against anyone. I would just block them for the sake of me having peace in my mind. Hi, sharp. Stories fadile. I'm laughing. Me and my cousin, we're talking about what had happened in Durban. We are always talking about it. Hey, this is what happened. My cousin tells me the full story that Extreme actually was planning against me. And then when he got there, he told those gangsters that, yeah, he's never gonna get the car. In fact, they must leave that car with the gangsters, and then he will take that old car and travel back to Zimbali with that old car. And he doesn't understand. That is a BMW, braba. That's a Be My Wife in Fanaga. We call it, it has a SOS satellite. If that car was sitting there by your house, you will understand mafia style, how they get it at BMW. Not that one is not a Polo. That car is 1.2 million. It's not 300,000, right? You must understand that. Sharp. Now, here I am now, the boy that I've been told that he was acting funny. So basically my cousin had to side with them just to be friendly with him at Zimbali, acting as if he was on their side so that he can steal the keys. So sharp. Now they're in the house, all friendly. Bafanas is startling the information that I was planning against Tulani, but Tulani was able to see. That's when I ran away. Tulani was able to see that, okay, sharp, this guy is planning something. That's why I ran away. So don't ever take gut feeling for granted, guys. If your gut feeling tells you that something is negative or something is not going accordingly, make sure you run, because you know for a fact that something bad is about to happen. Sharp. Now, come I met Josie, people are on live talking about me, that mina, hey, what, I did this, I took bundle a screenshot and I posted. That one, I will admit it, I did screenshot that. And the reason why I screenshotted it was I was inspired that he's using Vault Markets. I'm going to promote it for free anyway. So, I had to apologize Gubandile, but I couldn't because he's also was mad in that situation. I don't want to say much because, hey, Instagram and reposting and posting, that one, I'll just put it in respect. I won't even touch on it because I was wrong at the end of the day. Now the other guys are scheming up now. They're coming together. All the naysayers and the negative people are coming together, right? They are talking about the great Genius, that Genius is an asshole. Genius stole my car. Hey, Genius must bring back the car and the 120, and then Mina, I take the shoes, and then Mina, I do 1, 2, 3, Mina, da. And I'm thinking, wow, this man is bloody fucking talented. You can lie, my chief, but the truth will always be the truth. The truth will always be the truth. You can call me old man. I've been in the industry for 10 years, and I'm still relevant, by the way. and then we'll see how it goes, that one. The kwababa. Ankiri, the heart is very painful. So sharp, the story continues is that now I'm getting texts from people telling me that some of them, they are swearing at me, saying, hey, you must bring back the money. Yeah, some of them, I'm going to get fan. I think there's only like one guy who texted me shit. And I look at my story and I realize this thing is not even going anywhere. This guy is exposing himself. Let me just take this moment to just take a deep breath and sleep. Because I was tired, guys. I was very, 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 very tired. Now I'm starting to get text from him saying, hey, we're going to find you. Hey, we're going to attack you. Hey, we're going to do this to you. I block her for the boys. I want to take a deep breath. I will think about it and come with the right solution. The boy is texting, hey, we're going to find you. We're going to kill you. Hey, the boy is texting, saying this and this and this. I block him on Instagram. He goes to my WhatsApp. Hey, you can block me as much as you want. You can say, Akiri is a madman with illusions. And Manju, the other side, Ntogozo is with him, but he's not saying anything. You can see Ntogozo is a matured guy. He doesn't even entertain everything that is happening. He goes to my other WhatsApp now. He texts Zikot and say, hey, your boy did me bad. Your boy did this to me, did that to me. Sharp. Didn't know it's getting serious. If I don't talk, people will think I'm an evil person. People will think that maybe I've got issues. I go around stealing people's money. Hey, now this boy is scheming up with my brother, William. If you know my brother, William, I will tell you the story about William as well. Because at the end of the day, don't fight for things that don't belong to you. The car does not belong to any of these guys. Even now, unfortunately, that police document is at the car inside the pool. But I would happily post everything on social media, from the video, the chats, everything, so that people can get the clear story. Learn to get two sides of the story, because the story has two sides. The story always has two sides. You listen to the one story and you listen to the other one. And then now, the only thing I represent is the truth. Nothing but the truth. For me to be in this game, even today, it was the truth. Nothing more. I don't go around fucking up people. If I know there's something bad happening, you are scamming people and you are doing things, I'll never expose anyone who's doing anything that is bad. It's none of my business. But with this one, I know for a fact that this boy, he thinks maybe because I'm always acting like a banana. He thinks I am a banana. I'm not a banana, my chief. I was raised in Soshanguve, number one. I'm a mixture of circumstances. You can take your chances however you like. You can do whatever you like. Now, at the end of the day, hey, get next to me, you will see. You will see. I will show you. Even now, when I leave here, when I'm finished with the live, I'm going straight to the police station to report everything. The NIU guys that you were using to get the car, all the things that you were doing, all the things that you were trying to do. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to make sure. But anyway, I'm getting into my feelings. Let me just leave it like that. So now, I got the BMW is back from the gangsters, and the Polo is back, nice and safe. Everything is back. Now I'm looking at the damages. I'm thinking to myself, okay, sharp. This guy gave me money. Fair enough. I need to pay him his money back. But now I'm looking. The VW badge is out. I will go to a VW place and get a quotation for the VW sign. Tomorrow I'm checking the tire. The one make rim is out. The original made rim of the car is actually gone. And then I need to find a make rim, get a quotation for the make rim. When I'm done getting the quotation, I'm going to get a quotation for the guys who work with interior, because the car was stripped off trying to look for the tracker inside the car. And then after that is done, pay and fix the car and look at the sum that was left. And then whatever that is left, I will pay Extreme Boy his money back. I don't know how much it will be. As we know, cars are very expensive. Hey? Even the car, the painting, that side, my car is scratched. Sharp. Now, at the end of the day, I've said my story. That was what happened in that situation. That's the situation that happened. And I hope a lot of people understand what really happened, and they use their brain. How is it possible that Tulani, he was playing soccer, 2 days, 3 days ago, and he posted about it, that he's playing soccer with the guys in Zimbali. Now I'm a fugitive. They're looking for 120,000. This extreme boy needs to be put in his place. There's no God in Forex. You don't own Forex. Forex does not belong to you. The industry does not belong to you. Guys like you, I've been fighting them all my life. Secretively. I don't have to be loud to fight you. I don't have to be loud like you. So at the end of the day, you can say whatever you want to say. Me, I'm still stupid. The day of retaliation will come. And when I retaliate, it won't be nice. Agree when you have gangsters in Teben. The Teben gangsters abagqoka amaphatha. Ama-gangster agqoka amaphatha. Bumnandi fonina. Angithi niya enjoy and funa ukuthathela ide young boy imoto yakhe engiyisebenzele ngamandla wami. You didn't help me to buy this car. You didn't help me to get this fucking car. I got the car with my own power. Right now, you're talking nonsense about, hey, I must take the BMW back to the FBKs because this car, the M2 belongs to FBKs. Ukulumukaka. Anyone can ask me about the M2 situation. I will tell you the truth. You remember I had a broker. The M2 was bought for a certain person to use it, but we didn't come to terms. I decided to take the car. Simple. Why? Eh? You're trying to catch up with the lifestyle. You're trying to catch up with everything. Now, I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone. The life that I'm living is the life that I live for real. When I'm at Zimbali, I'm at Zimbali. When I'm at Melrose Arc, I'm at Melrose Arc with my car. If I'm at Santain and I'm posting at the restaurant, eating at the restaurant, I am eating at the restaurant with my money, with my things. So evaluate, Bafanas. Me and you, we are not on the same level. Our levels are not the same, Papao. You are living at Zimbali in a very tiny apartment. It's like the size of my dining room. It's like the size of my dining room. That's your apartment. And that time when I opened for the fridge is whistling. I know rich people. You are not one of them. Unfortunately, you are not one of the rich guys. Now, the next thing the security guard is telling me that you are sneaking into Zimbali. Ow. Now I'm putting 1 + 1 together. I'm thinking, oh, now it makes sense why you don't have the card for the door. We are always using the sliding door to enter the apartment. Eh? Is it because you are desperate for money right now? That's why you are doing all these things. Unfortunately, Papa, nage park station, Papa, anger Papa. Nage park station, you can come to Gauteng with your boys, come to my gate. Unfortunately, now I open my gate with my phone. Anger, you can come attack me. And then in that attacking, yeah, you must be prepared. Eh? Yeah, be prepared. Your day will come. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything to him, but I'm saying, let me just go to the police station and take the first step. Ne? So now, sharp. The boy, the moral of their business is that at the end of the day, this boy takes money from the teachers. You go to your high school teacher, you tell them, hey, I live in Zimbali, blah, blah, blah. They invest 100,000 and you go in Instagram and post it. That is not life. That is not how I do business. Now, you open a FBS sent account. A sent account to prove to the other party that you funded the account. And then you blow it on papers. So that you can look like as if the money was blown. The money is not blown. You stole it, Papa. Agir. Yeah. And some of us still have connection at FSCA. Agir. Unfortunately, when retaliation comes, it will come. And when it comes, not today, not tomorrow, I will take my time. I will take my time for you. I will take my time. I will take my time. I have nothing. At the end of the day, you got nothing to lose. Until when you're staying at Zimbali, the iron belongs to Zimbali, the kettle belongs to Zimbali, the TV belongs to Zimbali, everything that is there belongs to Zimbali. The only thing that you have with you is your Dolce & Gabbana sneakers, is your Gucci sneakers, is your t-shirts, and the things that are in the wardrobe, plus the laptop. When you leave that place, you leave that place with a laptop and sneakers. That's the difference between me and you. That's why I'm telling you we are not on the same level. I have two cars right now, right? I have 2 cars right now. You have 0. You must place a request to go to the gate. Go and request so that you can get to the gate. Go and request. And even your other Forex trader friends that are on this live, I am telling you, your friend doesn't have nothing. And even when you analyze this whole situation, you realize, I don't have beef with anyone in the industry. This is the very first time in my life I go live regarding this matter. This is the first time I go live with regarding this matter. And in that matter is that Lina Majensi la musapota man. And nada, that because trader. I don't want to be friends with other traders this side. I'm not trying to prove points or maybe I'm special or I'm a celebrity. I'm trying to avoid a lot of things. Now, the schemerizing, you're schemerizing the other guy on the other side. Tulani, genius. Genius, hey, genius this, genius that. Hey, legacy stop. Legacy stop. At the end of the day, Kimo industry. This industry, I'm never gonna stop. I love it by heart. It's something that I will always die for. I will always be a Forex trader. I'm dying as a Forex trader. I don't care who's going out of my life. At the end of the day, I will always be a Forex trader. I will never leave the industry because of you. Emuna, the battles that I fought for me to be in this situation right now, they were very tougher than this one. This one is a small thing. Skatlala, genetic markets was a bigger problem for me. Don't think these problems that I have right now is small problems. So we know for a fact that people like you are there. At the end of the day, I told my story. Na kilibudi ba fetu. Na ke mfana pitori. Batho ba kana ba nkira bube mara le nna mo ke kwata mo teng. Le tlonyela. Le tlonyela street. But right way. We'll talk about it some other day. So guys, as I said my story, now I'm gonna go live and relax. Not even relax. I need to deal with this issue the whole day, the whole night, every day. I'm gonna deal with this one. I need to expose this guy on a very high level. Especially the cops that you used for everything. I must just expose everyone in general. I must say my story at the police station as it is. And then tomorrow will be another day for something else. But for now, I've been relaxing. I decided not to say anything for the past a day or so, just to make sure that at the end of the day, I don't put myself in trouble. I was analyzing everything that was happening. And for whoever's listening and whoever who's still confused, please text me. I will make sure that I send you the videos to anyone, to everyone who wants the real truth. I will give them the videos, however they like. Talk to me. We shall move forward. As for Invigo is going far. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. At the end of the day, the person who's supposed to give up is me, not you. At the end of the day, the person whose life, at the end of the day, this life belongs to me. There's no reason for me to be afraid of another man on this planet Earth. Na agitsabe munno mong esketsaba kwa fela. Maramu mo lefatsheng mo forget. It's not possible. But anyway, Reki tsweng ke le buditse story sa ka ke let's ka raka le botsa. Whether you record this thing, you post it wherever you like, I don't care. At the end of the day, now I know the truth. And even the people that I was surrounded with, they know the truth. That boy is a big fucking scam. He's a fucking scam. I said it right. That boy is a fucking scam. From A to O. You can say when I hey Zimbali this. Setse so o move out mo le Zimbali mo. Setse hanyane fela o move out. So guys, next time.